What's going on, guys? Sir-Lionhart here with a channel update to pretty much inform you guys the status of my channel, what I have planned for the summer, and what content you should expect in the next few weeks or a couple of months, 2 months I guess, because summer ends in September, right? Well, late August. Some people go back to school, but mid-August, early August, around August 6th. I don't know. Different for wherever you stay at. But anyway, to start this off, pretty much this week on this channel, don't expect any content. And the reason why I say that, last night I got an email from YouTube saying that my videos were claimed by WMG, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Twitter, if a lot of you heard this already, but I pretty much uploaded the next playthrough, which was going to be Tales of Vesperia, but all the videos were claimed by WMG, which is Warner Music, or WGM, Warner Group Music or whatever, and they somehow own the licensing for the Tales of Vesperia soundtrack, and that doesn't sound right to me at all. Warner Music Group somehow owns a Japanese developed soundtrack, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Like, that completely threw me off, because this playthrough I had so much stuff in it. I had two openings. I had this amazing opening you won't be able to see. I mean, that was probably the most editing I ever did for a playthrough in a while. Like, it was pretty much Redux style. It had character tips, it had adventurous tip, quest tips, and all that stuff. I had edited in like separate sub bars, like all this crazy stuff, but you guys won't be able to see it because WMG claimed the video. And I ain't talking about just they are putting ads on the videos and I'm not getting any, you know, ad revenue. I'm not making any revenue off of it. It's just they block the audio. Unless you want to watch a playthrough where it's just literally no audio. Well, I guess I'll put it up, but I'm probably not gonna put it up because that's a waste of time. Like, it takes away from the full experience, and I'm sure you guys don't want muted audio. So pretty much what I'm saying is Tales of Vesperia playthrough is canceled, and I'm so sorry because I was so hyped to play that game, guys. Like, I was having a lot of fun with it. I even spent like a month ahead of time to do so much stuff with the playthrough just to add, like, I guess a higher production value. So that was gonna probably be like the most, I want to say, the best quality playthrough I would have put out, but you know, I can't do it because these WMG motherfuckers, these scumbag greedy motherfuckers want to own everything you do on YouTube, and it's just ridiculous. And I'm sorry, I really wanted to do that for you guys. Now, there's one thing I can do to recover the playthrough, but that would require me to literally re-record everything and redo 20 hours of gameplay to get to where I was, because I actually started the playthrough about a month earlier, like I said, and I would have to go to the options in the game, turn off the BGM, the background music, and place my own tracks. So that's a whole nother level of editing I would have to do on top of the stuff I was already doing. So I would have to get tracks from other games, which I know they will allow me to do, and pretty much put them into the Tales of Vesperia. Because it's crazy how, like, that doesn't make sense how they are blocking the entire audio just because they have licensing, or you know, they have rights to it or whatever. I don't think they should be able to do that because it's completely transformative. Everything in the video is not competing with the main market. Like, who the fuck, who's gonna come to this video, to that playthrough, just to hear 1 or 2 songs and then leave? And on top of that, it's got my commentary on the audio track. So who's gonna come specifically there just to hear a soundtrack? And you know what's really stupid is the fact that you can go online to YouTube itself and actually view and listen to the tracks by itself, and guess what? None of those are pretty much claimed. I mean, some of them are probably claimed, but I went to a few last night. I was like, what the fuck? Nothing is claimed on this video, but my shit, the shit I worked hard on, gets claimed. We want to claim your hard work. Oh, we see you work really hard, so we gonna claim that shit. It's literally Shin Megami Tensei bullshit in real life, and it's pissing me off. I was like, you know what? I think I'm done. I was so pissed last night. I almost like punched my TV. I was like, why is this happening? I spent so much time just to have so much time, just to have all that time invested into a single playthrough, just to be like completely, I guess, crushed, to just be trumped by some dumb shit like that is just very aggravating. But yeah, I mean, right now the best thing I can do is find a replacement playthrough for Tales of Vesperia, and then we can move on to Star Fox Adventures, which is what I had originally planned to play. So I can just move Star Fox Adventures up. So I'll probably start that as soon as I get back from my trip, which I'm gonna tell you about as soon as I get done talking about the gaming schedule. So after Star Fox is finished, which I'll start next week most likely on this channel, I'll go ahead and do the replacement playthrough, and then after the replacement playthrough, depending on what is going on at the time, it's either I think, because it's going to take at least a month to beat the replacement playthrough in Star Fox. So next month, the next games to be released are Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment, which is the Vita game of Sword Art Online, of course. It's like an MMORPG. If you've ever played Dot Hack, it's like that. It plays just like that. It puts you into like Kirito shoes or whatever, and then like the gameplay is very similar, I want to say, to Dot Hack, but I can't really say because I haven't really played it. But looking at the footage, it kind of reminds me of Dot Hack. So we're gonna try to play that. But the thing is, on the same day, I believe, Tales of Exilia 2 comes out, and I'm like, didn't we just go through this in February? We just had like 6,000 RPGs get released. So what are you doing? You guys cannot compete with each other. You shouldn't. You will lose sales. Spread your games out at least a month apart. Like, let my wallet, recover from the rape. Okay? Like, damn. Like, jeez. And then after that, you know what comes out? Persona 4 Ultimax 2, whatever, Arena 2, P4UA 2, I guess you can call it. And then after that, you know what comes out? Pokemon Ruby. Oh, you know what comes out on the same day? Persona Q, which is ridiculous. It's like, my wallet. What? It's ridiculous. Like, it leaves you speechless of how many freaking games are coming out at once. Japanese RPGs are coming out once. But yeah, whatever. So pretty much after I come back from my trip next week, it's going to be Star Fox Adventures. It's going to be the replacement playthrough, and then Sword Art Online or Exilia 2. Normally I would just pick up both games, but I'm probably just gonna pick up one because I don't want to focus on like 6,000 games at once, like what happened last year. Like, I had Shin Megami, Fire Emblem, I had I think I was trying to balance Animal Crossing in there somewhere, and then I was playing Mega Man Zero sometime. It's like, nah, I'll just focus on like maybe 1 or 2 games. I'm not focusing on like 3 or 4. I'm not trying to juggle 3 or 4 freaking games. So give me a second, I need to make sure this is still recording. Alright, so now what I want to talk about is pretty much the trip that I am going on this week. So it's going to pretty much be me, Terrell, and Drew, and they're not actually here, so I don't know why I'm actually pointing like they're here. I guess it just helps me convey my thoughts, or pretty much helps me think and remember their names, because I almost forgot their names there for a second. But you know what, whatever. Well, it's me, Terrell, Drew. We're pretty much going to EVO this year. Unlike last year, like we were planning on going, but we never went because we didn't have everything planned together. It was literally last second. We were like, yo, no, man, can we go, can we go? Schedules didn't match up. A whole bunch of stuff. We didn't have our shit together last year. Let's say that. We didn't have our stuff together. This year, we actually planned it a couple months in advance, and we are going starting tomorrow. We actually have to leave out at, I think, 7 tomorrow to be able to catch this bus, because we're actually going by Greyhound. They actually had a pretty good deal. If you buy your ticket in advance, you actually get tickets for extra cheap, which was pretty good, or which was pretty cool. Pretty cool discount that they were offering. and it should be a fun time because we're going to EVO. And if you don't know what EVO is, it's Evolution Championship Series, which is pretty much the world's largest fighting game tournament, and it holds so many different games. It's got Blaze Blue there, it's got Ultra Street Fighter 4, it's got, I just cannot remember. I don't think I can remember anything else. I just remember the ones I really care about. But all I know is Blaze Blue is going to be there, Ultra Street Fighter is going to be there. Oh, Marvel and King of Fighters and Smash Brothers Melee is going to be there. So that's going to be pretty hype. You can catch all the, if you're interested, you can actually go to Twitch and they'll pretty much be streaming like a lot of the tournaments Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And unfortunately, since the tournaments start Friday, me and my guys will not be able to compete at EVO. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate, but it might be a great thing because we get to watch everyone else play and see how they struggle and see how they play. So it's a good thing that we're not playing, because I mean, we're not the best, but I think we could work our way up until top 32 in Blaze Blue, me and Terrell. I think we could. I think we really could with his Kagura, with my Bang. Yeah, I think we could definitely get at least top 32. And then on top of that, if we were to play matches on stream, we would have the advantage because some people are just too shy to play on stream. They drop stuff, they get on stage, they get nervous. They're like, man, I can't drop combos in front of 50,000 viewers. I don't want to drop the combos. And they drop the combos anyway because they're nervous. And I'm like, yeah, I love the attention. That's why I got this YouTube. That's why I got this Twitch. And I'll just perform better. I don't know, but I honestly do perform better in a tournament environment. Terrell, on the other hand, I can't really say it because he got real lucky when he fought me, because he wasn't even supposed to be in the tournament anyway. When me and Terrell fought in the tournament, it was in Anime Milwaukee 2013. He was so late, but they allowed him to go into the tournament, but he was already in the losers brackets or whatever. So I had to fight him in the losers bracket. I beat him, and I pretty much went to grand finals, and I came in second pretty much, but I got that second $17, second place $17 money. But you know what, whatever. But there are just some people who just, I don't know, just don't perform well in the tournament setting, but they'll like be super good like behind closed doors and whatever. But I think I would have had the advantage hardcore had I competed in Blaze Blue, especially if the matches were being streamed, man. I would have been wild on people. I would have been popping off. But this should be a very fun experience just to be watching, to see all this stuff happening straight at EVO. So it should be a fun experience. And we will be coming back from EVO, I want to say Wednesday of next week, which I don't know. I really don't know. I think that's the 15th, right? I'm looking at the calendar. '16th. 16th is when we're actually coming back. I apologize. We're coming back that 16th, on the 16th, and you probably won't see footage until the 17th or the 18th when I get back. So we're pretty much going to EVO this week. So nothing until next week on the 18th. So again, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. There won't be anything uploaded whatsoever this week. Unfortunately, because Tales of Vesperia got claimed by them bitch ass motherfuckers. Them bitch ass motherfuckers. Warner Music Group. This is the music group. We gotta claim your videos, man. We wanna claim your videos. We want the money because we greedy. Alright, but enough of that. I was just pretty much making this channel update because I owe it to you guys to make this, to let you guys know, like, for a week you're not getting any content, which is a very long time, I know. But once we come back, I think I'm gonna have enough time on this trip, on that long ass bus ride to EVO, to think of some ideas of what games can replace Tales of Vesperia and what else I could be doing for you guys on this channel. And I honestly want to start doing more on camera stuff for you guys, where I actually talk about game series that could be improved. Just talking about what's it like. I was thinking about making a video series about pretty much taking the game, just looking at all the features, what it did right and what it could do to, you know, to be better, because a lot of the time it's just people criticizing the game, panning the game. Oh, why they do this? This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid, and don't really provide any, you know, constructive way to make the games better, like the future games better. Like, instead of just calling it, you know, this was bad, this was boring, this was boring. Instead of going, you know what? Instead of doing this, they should have did this. You know what I'm trying to say. So, pretty much adding constructive criticism. And a lot of reviews I've been reading, never ever like leave anything, like any tips, I wouldn't say tips, but just leave any feedback on what the developers can do to make the games better. And I don't know what I would call this series. It would just be me talking about what they can do to make it better. Because for Persona 5, where I would like talk about what they did right in, you know, Persona 4, what I would like to see and see them do. Like, I want to see them bring back fusion spells. Like in Persona 2, you had like fusion spells with party members, and they took that out in Persona 3 and Persona 4, and I would love to see that come back and maybe implement it where if your bond with that party member is stronger, you get these team fusion spells, which would be a, you know, a more rewarding benefit to, you know, actually power up their social links or whatever. But that's just for another story. That's just basically an example of what I would talk about in the videos. I just want to start something new rather than having just Let's Plays on this channel. I definitely want to start doing more on camera, on face to face action right here, this close. We gonna film videos just like this, son, with my eyes. Nothing else. But alright, maybe I got a little bit too close. But I definitely want to start new series for you guys rather than just doing playthroughs and such. But that's pretty much all I wanted to update you guys on, was that I'll be away for about a week and a half, and I wanted to update you on why you won't be seeing, you know, all the content for like nearly a week, even though you were supposed to get Tales of Vesperia this week. But you know what, YouTube and freaking Warner Music Group, Music Green. And like, unfortunately, I just can't get anything up this week. I just wanted to let you guys know. I felt like I owe that to you guys, to let you know that I won't be uploading anything for a week, and to let you guys know what was going on with Tales of Vesperia. But hopefully, when we come back, I can make that up to you. I'll probably be streaming a lot more, and then all those streams I might start importing to YouTube for you guys to catch on YouTube, because I know a lot of people won't be able to catch the live streams that I do. So what I might start doing is just completely importing everything, like all the streams I do to YouTube. I mean, there will still be exclusive streams. It's just like things like very hype Blaze Blue matches that I have might be imported straight to YouTube if it's a good one, because we had a lot of good Blaze Blue matches and I don't ever freaking show them on YouTube, unfortunately. But I'll probably start highlighting them on Twitch and then importing for you guys on YouTube to catch, just so you guys can catch the best moments of the stream. So that's what I might do. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, anything, leave them down below in the comment section. And then also hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions, suggestions, or, you know, just hit me up there, because that's the best way you can probably reach me, and that's the fastest way I will respond. So again, my name is Sir-Lionhart. I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next week.